There you go, right there. I don't know what happened. I had to unplug it. I can't be getting down there like that. You dig? My fault, y'all. Y'all can hear me now, right? Is that good? Yeah, I see that. I see. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. Let me make sure. Yo, 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 yo. All right, that's it. All right, that's it. I bet. Clippers at Hornets. 1.5 point spread here. This is one of the early games. Okay, so over under 227 in this spot. We'll take a look and see what Jackson likes. Hey, Jaden Ivey, huh? Jaden Ivey, ain't that something? Jaden Ivey, huh? Over 9.5 points. This is going to be very interesting here. I did see whispers of Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey, huh? Okay. So the 9.5 points for him. This will be his first game in a long time. So I mean, I have to look into that. Lamelo Ball. That 7.5 assists has been a staple. So definitely, I like that. The 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Duncan Robinson. The hit rate for him, he's over in 9 of 10. Right. Karl Anthony Towns, the double double, whatever the case may be with that. It's definitely going to be a parlay piece. If you decide to get there, I won't. Um, Miles Bridges. Now I was looking at Miles Bridges, bro, and I probably might have to look. I think I want to entertain his PR his fantasy score PRAs or his 3 points, maybe his 3 point attempts. Like he's been playing good. He's been playing good. Um, PRAs for him. He's over at 9 of 10. He's just flying under the radar, playing pretty good. Okay. So it is what it is with that. Those are a few plays right there. And remember, that's Jackson. The link should be in my bio somewhere. Uh, if you want to, link should be in my bio. If you want to use that, you get 25% off, or just download it for free, man. Ask Jackson whatever you like. You can ask it whatever you like. All right, so. Going back to Doink where we were, like I said, 1.5 point spread, over under 227 here. Team total for the Clippers is 113. Team total for the Clippers is 113 and a half, and 113 and a half for both teams. So it is what it is with that situation. Player props. Get right down to the props here. Now, I'm gonna point out a lot of things here, but like I said, I'll let you know what's set in stone for me, right? And the first thing that is set in stone for me would be the assists. Of course, it's 100% hit rate. You got to keep on going. It's been an okay spot for the assist spot versus this team. I was looking at the shot attempts and stuff like that for Lamelo Ball. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be guarding Ball and or Khan, right? I don't know who's going to be guarding him. These two guys, whether it's going to be Chris Dunn. I don't know which one of these guys Chris Dunn is going to get. That's interesting, right? So with that situation being said, I still like the assist here for Lamelo Ball. It's 100% hit rate out of his last 10. He's been in this number very, very frequently. Khan, he's been balling really good. The assist, I can't really talk you off the assist and the rebounds and assists or the rebounds. He's over his rebound line in 8 of 10. I didn't add him to the side. You know what I'm saying? I bet on Khan, a few times here. But like I said, I didn't bet him. and I couldn't talk you off of if you want to get there, man. So he's been green. You know what I'm saying? I don't bet a lot of green. You know what I'm saying? I try to stick in my wheelhouse. Sometimes that helps, sometimes that hurts, right? Even with his combo lines, it's a lot of green around. But for the sake that I know I got to go, I'm going to have to keep it moving, right? Brandon Miller supposed to be back today, so that's another body that's going to be into the fold, okay? Miles Bridges, like I said, we'll see how things go. Yeah, this team is kind of like rounding out, but Miles Bridges, he's taken a ton of threes this season. At least 8 or 9 threes and attempted in 9 of his last 10 games. Points have been there in most instances. The rebounds has been there in most instances. This is it's not a back-to-back, but versus the Clippers, he's rebounded the ball okay. This is his numbers versus the Clippers. He's just been pretty solid, right? There's a few ways that I can attack him. Like I said, I was looking at his shot attempts. I was looking at his three-point attempts. I was looking at his PRA. I was looking at his fantasy score. I don't know exactly which way I want to attack him. More than likely, I'll probably look at his fantasy score. He's just been doing a little bit of everything, right? So his fantasy score could be something that I can look at. The 2.5 threes where he's over an 8 of 10, right? His points probably is over an 8 of 10. He's going to see some John Collins. Not too much scared of that John Collins defense. Still, I like what he's been doing, but I still haven't came up with a play for him, bro. So I just throwing that out there for you guys. Ryan Kalkbrenner, tough matchup here versus Charlotte, versus Zubac. So the rookie, we'll see how he's going to fare, right? But at the end of the day, when you're looking at points on the season, now I haven't checked the numbers as of late, but on the season, somehow the Clippers are giving up the most points to the center position, and the Clippers are fourth in giving up rebounds to the center position, and they're green in a few other spots, like field goal attempts and things of that nature, right? The field goals made, they're number 5. So they top 5 in a lot of statistical categories versus the center, and you're going to get some type of constant pressure. I would say pressure, whatever case may be, but yeah, with this from this center spot, when you get Kalkbrenner, he's going to come in and do what he does, and then you flip the script and you see somebody like Moussa Diabate, who comes in and gets busy in a hurry, right? He gets busy in a hurry. He's got double-digit rebounds in 7 of his last 10 games, and he's over this line in 7 of his last 10 games. Zubac is a big hog down there, though, right? So I would say be cautious, but I don't know. So other parlay pieces and things like that, right? Grabbing the rebounds and making the right play. Centers yesterday, and we've said that before the game started yesterday. Centers got busy, boy. Centers got busy in the assist category, like they always getting busy, man. They're getting passes, they're getting the rebounds, and making the right passes, right? So you're gonna get, like on MGM, you'll get a minus 160 for one assist for Diabate coming off the bench. He's capable, and like I said, this Kalkbrenner does not drop dimes, bro. He does not. Joey says Zubac Harden gonna double. It's very well possible. It's very well possible, right? There's a few double candidates from this game. It's very well possible. Okay, so that's the early game in the nuts. Nope. What did I end up going through? Okay, Zubac, John Collins, Sanders, Dunn, and so Dunn, right? He's over this assist line in 2.5. I mean, in 8 straight games at 2.5. Right. So that's a play that you could definitely take a look at. Right. The 2.5 assists and minutes equal opportunity. You could look at the rebounds. I mean the threes. He's over his 1-3 line in 7 of 10 games, bro. So it's a play, right? I mean, it's 1-3. Like, that's true 50-50 shot at hitting that motherfucker, right? But he's been taking a few threes here and there, but he's been kind of efficient, right? He don't take many, right? But if you want to get there, be my guest. He's over his 3-point line in 7 of 10, and then the assist line, he's over that in 8 of 10, right? So those have been some spots that you can look at for Chris Dunn on a low. And coming off the bench, Bogdanovich, he can come in and drop a few dimes here and there. He can hit a few threes for you. His 3 line is sitting at 1.5. I'll set that to the side. These games come on, early. This game come on early. That's another guy that you could definitely look at, and help you out in your same game parlays and straights and things of that nature, right? So those are some of the guys that's on the radar, or just a straight breakdown, or just a walkthrough of that game. Next game here, we got the New York and Orlando, and I don't have much for this game either, but we'll definitely talk about it. The first play that really, really kind of like stood out to me was, lo and behold, was Jalen Brunson. Sticking to the highest usage players and stuff like that. People that are going to have to make it work. Jalen Brunson, I like the spot for him. He did face this team here. He did take 23 shots and got 31 points on 23 shots. That was back on the 12th. These guys meet again today, which would be the 22nd. Like I said, usage and everything. It's not, I don't have to really, really explain, what can transpire in this spot. It's Brunson. He's got the usage. No matter what, he's gonna have his ball have the ball in his hand. Pause. He's at least sporting a 30% usage rate here. Suggs and whoever else they put out there. I'm not too scared of those guys defensively. So his points would be in play for me. Am I gonna get there? I don't know. Would I take the under? I would not take the under. It opened up at about 20. I think did it open up at 26.5? I don't remember. It may have, man. I don't know. It may have, but his points are in play. Shamet, Bridges, Cat. Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, double is in play for Cat. Just the numbers. That minus 220. I do like his assist though, right? He's over his line in eight of his last 10 games. This Orlando defense is 50% to this number here. He also can come out there and get steals and stuff like that. He's over his steals line in 6 of his last 10 games. That can contribute to fantasy scores and stuff like that. But he doesn't have the highest potential. But the assist is pretty consistent when he goes over his assist line in 8 of his last 10 games, including 4 assists versus this team a few days ago. Versus this team, he's his assist line is 2.5. I thought it was 3.5. Yeah, Joseph, for sure. And you could, his assist is 2.5. Let me put that over there. Track that. And you can, like I said, he's at 4. He's at 4. He hasn't even had 3. He's at 4 or better in 8 of 10. Right now on 3-6 on MGM, you can get his 2.5 at minus 135. Where else? What lines? Fanatics minus 150. Everywhere else, that's the best line. MGM. And centers are over this line in 3 straight games. I mean, in 5 of their last 10. So it is what it is with that situation. He has been, double-double for him in 10 straight games. He's just been phenomenal in that category, right? So the Mitchell Robinson, I definitely went there. I took his points. I mean his excuse me. I took his rebounds. He's just been a monster in that category. Suggs, I've been playing his assists. I've just been playing his assists and playing his assists. I'm taking a day off today, right? He's over this 5.5 line in 6 straight games. I think I'm going to take the day off here and see what's going to happen here. Defensively, I don't mind his matchup for points at 14.5. I don't mind his matchup for points at 14.5, but like I said, I'm probably going to take the day off on his assists. If you want to get there, you can. Be my guest. Here he grabs a decent amount of rebounds here and there. Versus this team, last time these two teams played, he did not get there. And like I said, I'm gonna take his. I'm gonna take a rain check on that. Boy, it's getting. I got to get ready to go soon. Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Black Harry Potter. Yeah, for sure. Let's keep it moving. Desmond Bain. That 4.5 assists for Desmond Bain is kind of interesting. Last game, he had 8 assists versus this team. I'd imagine Paulo played that game, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, Paulo's not in. That's one less ball handler that we got to worry about. And, he's been pretty good in the assist category. Still don't think I'll get there, though. I ain't going to lie. I do want to take a look and see what his shot attempts is looking like. Shot attempts sitting at Desmond Bain, 15.5. That's an interesting number, right? He's been at and around that number for a few games. 19 shots, 15, 18, 20, 16, and 15. You might as well say he's been right there. He's been right there. Rebounds plus assists is something that you can look at as well. His rebounds and assist line, he's over this line in 6 of 10. That's his best combo line in the last 10 games. 20.5 points, the threes, whatever you want to look at. I'll be my guest, right? Be my guest. Be my guest. I don't fuck with he's on the parlay ban list. Personal preference. I get it, right? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. At the end of the day, I get it. I definitely get it. Let me get back here. Want to try to speed things up because there's 3 games that I didn't look at. Franz is just in play, right? He'll be the one, right? If I'm looking at somebody for points on this team, it's probably going to have to be Franz. Don't remember where. Don't remember. I ain't gonna say it's gonna have to be Franz, but he's the highest usage player here. 30% usage rate at least. He would be the guy I would definitely if I had to bet on somebody for points, it would probably be Franz here, right? So I have to put his points to the side here as a lean, as in I won't take the under there. So I won't take the under there, right? So Franz, I do like that. Tristan da Silva. I did set them to the side for Tristan da Silva. I need to take a look and see what I said to the side here. Because I know I wrote up something for him. I wrote up... I just put his PRAs to the side, I believe, because I was kind of undecided, right? 22 minutes versus the Knicks last time. Since then, 32, 40, 28, and 30 minutes. Since then, double-digit shot attempts all the way across the board. He's 100% to the 1.5 3 line since then, right? And it's a lot of things that he's just been thrusted into the starting lineup. Usage bump for him, 13.5 points. Don't know how I feel about that, but I'm undecided on some of his numbers. Just like I said, I want to say that might have been where Paulo may have gotten hurt at. But like I said, I don't know. He since then he played 30. He's playing 30. He's averaging over 30 minutes a game, right? Shit. Some power forwards showing the ability to get busy versus them, and I mean, he'll be at the 4. What's up? J Mac. Media Talk. You must change your name, or you got a different name, or you got a new channel. That's J-Mac, right? Which one is it? Let me know. So, like I said, between these forwards here, Franz and De Silva, like, who we think is going to have that best matchup here? I don't know. But I will say, Franz, this is going to be interesting here because Franz got his 2 threes versus the Knicks. He hit his 2 threes versus the Knicks, and I think, Silva went 1 for 3. But I can see instances where Silva and Franz can hit their threes. They're going to start. They're going to put, who you put on Franz? Bridges? Let's see something. No. Yeah, it's me. I changed the name. Bet. You about to start creating? Media Talk, you about to start creating? If so, what's the niche? Like, what's the niche? Like, Media Talk. Media Talk. Like, what? Like, what you thinking about? What you got in mind? You don't have to let me know, though. You don't have to let me know if you don't want to, but just seems like you're about to get ready to start creating. So, New York Knicks, to the power forward position, they're giving up the 3rd most threes, okay? To the power on the season, to the power forward position. And then I want to check the small forward position here. New York Knicks, okay, number 1 to the small forward position and giving up the threes. Okay, so we can look at the threes for the 3 and the 4. Both of these guys' threes are sitting at 1.5. I think that puts both of them in play, right? Franz, he's taking the most, right? 7, 9, 9. And then the last 2 games, any good straights? I'm liking Miles Bridges points and assists, Melo assists. I like them both, Joey. I like them both. I'm gonna get to it. I got about probably 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes max with you guys. Friends, rebounds and assists. He's over his rebounds and assists 7 of 10. Let me put that to the side. Kind of feels like it could be something that I might want to entertain. But the threes, I'm have interest in the threes for Franz and De Silva, right? What about their 3-point attempts here? 3-point attempts. Threes attempted. De Silva 5.5 and Franz 4.5. I think both of those numbers are in play. Right? Let me put these to the side real quick. De Silva 5.5 and Franz 4.5, right? So De Silva's over this number and 4. What is his? 5.5? De Silva 5.5, 5.5. I probably wouldn't mind just taking the makes, right? But the 1.5, it's a parlay piece. But he's at 3 in 3 of 4. If you want to take the attempts, then he's over this line, the attempt line, in 4 straight games, right? You'll get the attempts at 5.5 at -120. I just respect the grind. When you see you up and rolling, I try and catch you. I'm a grinder on the books, fancy props, MLB, and yes, same thing here. Same layout, man. So I appreciate you sliding every time, bro. Straight up. Doing it for the people right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. His rebounds could be in play. Okay, so the attempts for Franz is at 4.5, right? So he kind of calmed down here versus Golden State and versus the Clippers. He only took 3 threes, and so I would more likely look at Franz. If I'm looking for shot attempts, it would probably be his regular line shot attempts, field goal attempts, and I wouldn't mind entertaining the 3-point attempts for De Silva. Yeah. So just to decipher it, I would look at what's the field goal attempts for France, because we know he's going to have the volume, but I don't know what type of defensive matchup he's going to have. But is he going to see? I don't know. Right now, I'm not going to too much worry about it, but I just want to check the number, right? France, 16 and a half field goal attempts. I think that's low. Um, One, two, three. He's over this line at 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 5 games, including that game versus the Knicks where he took 22 shots. Oh, man, let me check pace real quick. New York Knicks, um, Orlando Magic's right at the top of the bottom third, and then New York Knicks flirting with the top around the middle of the pack, and then let's say last 5 games we're looking at in pace. Orlando Magic. Wait. Last 5 games. New York Knicks number 5, which is good. Could be a lot of matchups that have been happening, but that's good. Orlando still kind of pace down ish. I can't decipher though. I mean, the bottom third in pace around 23. Like, is that slow or where is it really slow? Like, where's slow at? Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know where's slow at. Like, I don't know. Either way I go though, how I would from how the numbers look in here, I would look at, if I'm looking at attempts, I would look at France attempts at 16 and a half. It's only right, right? And then if I'm looking at 3-point attempts, I'm looking at De Silva. He's over this number in 4 straight games. That's attempts. In theory, both of them, when I'm looking at the 3-pointers made, I'm looking at friends, the 3 and the 4, right? Both they giving up the threes to the 3, number 1, and then to the power forward number 3, right? And you want to see where these threes are coming from. We can look at the shot profile. New York Knicks. So, New York Knicks here. Number 1 in catch and shoot 3-point attempts. New York Knicks, number 6 in corner 3-point attempts. New York Knicks pull up threes. They're at the bottom down there. But the catch and shoot 3-point attempts in the corner joints. So I definitely want to take a look at the catch and shoot 3-point attempts because they're number 2. So I can go to the game logs and go to the Knicks. No, Orlando Magic. And I could take a look at France, which probably would be more of a pull-up type of guy here, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he does drive too. Pull up and take a look at his threes. So here, 3 3-pointers made, 6 catch and shoot points. Okay, 3 3-pointers made here. So 3 threes, three pull up points, 6 catch and shoot, right? 3 pull up points, 6 catch and shoot, right? Right here, 6 catch and shoot, right? So at the end of the day, the majority of his threes are coming from catch and shoot, but he can also, pull up, whatever case may be. Um, De Silva, the silver, 3-pointers made, 3. Wait. 3 3-pointers made, 9 catch and shoot points. 3 3-pointers made, 1 pull up, 6 catch and shoot. 2 3-pointers made, 6 catch and shoot. 5 threes made, 6 catch and shoot points, 9 catch and shoot. 6 pull-ups, 9 catch and shoot. So majority of their threes coming from catch and shoot. So it is what it is. And then, like I said, when I'm looking at the defensive shot profile, catch and shoot 3-point attempts, New York Knicks are allowing the second most 3-point attempts. That don't mean makes. That means attempts. But they still got to go out there and make them. If I'm looking at defense position and I'm looking overall from a team standpoint, Knicks on the season has given up the most threes on the season. So then if you want to look at that, then you can add guys in like Desmond Bane, right, who went over his 3-point line versus them the last time they played. You can look at a Jalen Suggs who went 1 for 5. But, it is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. You could also add Wendell Carter to the mix for that 1-3 for the parlay piece. It's sitting at minus 220, so it is what it is. That's a center. You catch somebody like hold up 1 second, man. Let me see something. Yeah, what's the matter? You not going? All right, well, what you been taking? Because you need something or not? All right, well, let me go ahead and get done with this, and I'll holler. Shit, this motherfucker's sick. I can't be. She upstairs. See, I got too much stuff to do. I can't get sick. Woo, she sound bad. Bro, I cannot get sick. I gotta be in my right mind. I gotta work. I gotta do this. I can't get sick. Now, yesterday, like I told y'all, centers been getting busy in the assist category, bro. Straight up, they've been getting busy in the assist category. So, the 1.5 assists is a parlay piece for a Wendell Carter. He's over this line in 5 straight. I keep telling you guys, 6 straight. It is what it is, right? Don't think I'll be going to his rebounds, even though he did get there versus the Knicks. That 1-3 is a parlay piece. I like it. 2 threes for him. You'll get at plus 200. He's only over this line in like 4 of his last 10, but it is capable. He'll see some Mitchell Robinson for X amount of time, right? For that 16, 17, 18 minutes. He'll see some cat, right? Bring your ass on out here. He got to make them though, right? He don't take that many, but he got to make them. So the threes are in play for him. That 1-3 is a parlay piece, whatever case may be. And also the 1.5 assists, right? Grabbing the rebound, making the right play, right? So it is what it is, okay? Whew. Man, Atlanta, New Orleans, right? Some really nice spots in this one as well, man. So, man, let me just go through, because I did look at some of these games. There's a few games I did not look at. So let me refresh this real quick, because I did have Sadiq Bey in there. So going back here to the and then let me take out Onyeka Okongwu, because I did have him in there. So let me go back up here. All right, so look, man, Dyson Daniels, right? I like the spot for him for the assist, right? Going up against New Orleans Pelicans, so it's definitely a lean, right? It's definitely a lean. He also is a fantasy score contributor. He also can be a fantasy score contributor just in steals alone. He's over his 2.5 steals in 50% of his game, at least 1 steal in every game. In 8 games out of his last 10, he's got multiple steals. So that definitely can contribute. But, of course, it's going to be baked into the fantasy score. He's over his assist line in 7 of 10 games, so I definitely like that. Sometimes he jumps into the rebound category. So if you want to look at his rebounds and assists, be my guest. I don't trust him for points. I don't. The 3-pointers, I don't trust them for that either. This team has been giving up their 1-3, but it's only 1-3. That's why it's so green. So Dyson Daniels is a lean towards the assist. Would I take the under in his assist? I probably wouldn't. Okay, so that's where it's at. Joseph possibly triple double too. So Nickeil Alexander Walker, right? He's been playing good, man. I have to check his fantasy score. He's definitely going to be in play with him. He does have the ability to get a few steals here and there. He's got multiple steals in 4 of his last 10 games. The rebound prop, he's over in 7 of 10 minutes, equal opportunity, so he's able to be out there and get the assists. Get the rebounds and stumble to a few assists. And most cases, he's efficient from the field, right? In most cases, 7 for 14, 5 for 11, 4 for 11. Okay, I guess he still got to around the neighborhood of his points prop. 9 for 18, 9 for 20, 13 for 17. Kind of been efficient. He got on fire right here versus the Spurs. He went 8 for 10 for 3. So it is what it is. 3 of his he's taken 9 3-point attempts or better in 3 straight games. Okay. Some of those statistical categories for the 2-guard, they're in green, right? So did I make a play on him? No. Have I been making plays on him? No, right? Has he been proving me wrong? No, because I ain't been downgrading him or nothing like that. But he's been balling. He's been balling. Shout out to him. Zachary Richeche, I don't really not mess with his numbers when Porzingis is in the lineup. So it is what it is. The 2.5 rebounds is enticing at 2.5. It is enticing as a parlay piece, but I haven't been messing around with him. Jalen Johnson, right? This guy is good. He's pretty good, right? I'm undecided on which way I wanted to attack him. We know he's a triple-double threat. He has one within the last 5 games. I like this. I like the matchup here. Probably will be no Zion, so that's another thing that you don't have to worry about. His combo line's been over in 5 straight. Like, he's been playing some pretty good ball. Okay, really good ball. Now, his threes plus money, right? 5 straight in 6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 of 7. He's over his line, his 3-point line at plus money. You'll get it at 1.5 on FanDuel right now. This team has given up the 1.5 threes in 7 straight. 7 of their last 10 games. I really, really like that. You can play a lot of his lines individually, right? Looking at his shot pro, I'm looking at his game log and stuff like that. Shooting over here to game day. Looking at the Atlanta Hawks. Going over here to Jalen Johnson, hitting the more, sliding it on over. Boom. Checking out his passing rates and things like that, right? So a lot of times you have to see things for the naked eye, or you have to investigate this shit, right? Sometimes a lot of coach speak is not going to give you, overview of what's really going on, right? He could be told, hey man, we need you to go out there and be the primary ball handler, go out there and get all the assists and everything. So looking at his passes, right? He does have a 70 here, a 57, a 54, 57, 55, a 43. Then boom, 77, 70, 72, 73. Something, right? Something. It could be the matchups. I don't fucking know, but that's like 20 passes over his average prior to, you know what I'm saying? Prior to his last 4 games, he had 70 passes twice. Right, 60 passes. So he's went 4 games with 70 passes, man. 4 games with 70 passes. Okay, just sometimes you got to go in there and you got to try to figure it out, like what the hell, or just snooping around. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean he gonna hit his assist prop? No. That don't mean he's going to hit his assist prop. Does it give him a good chance? Yes, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. With that situation, his assist prop sitting at at 6.5. I would not take the under. He's over this line in 7 of 10, including 6 straight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. So that's where I'm at with that situation. I couldn't talk you off anything for this kid, anything. You know what I'm saying? You can individually bet his columns, or you can fool around with any combo that you want. Not saying he's gonna hit these numbers or nothing like that, but New Orleans, he'll be, and then on the road, right? All these numbers here, it's been, he's doing this on the road, at home, whatever, right now as of late. So. Whatever you want to do with him. Kristaps Porzingis, we could still look at the 3 for Kristaps Porzingis. We still look at the 3. I don't bet his rebounds. If he plays, we can look at the 3 as at 1.5. We also look at the blocks for him, right? He does block shots. The 1.5 blocks for him is at plus 152. It's a straight bet for me if I'm going there. We know he goes out there and blocks shots. And then the assists, right? The assists at 2.5. Lately, he's been hitting that number. He's been over that line in 5 of his last 6 games. And, he'll probably be faced up with, I don't know who they're going to run out there, right? Derek Queen or whatever they're going to do. But, Derek Queen going to see a mixed bag today, because not only do you have to deal with Porzingis, then he'll probably see with somebody like Onyeka Okongwu, who continues to rake, right? From Rihanna Art, his 1.5 threes, he's over in 5 straight. The assist, big man still killing on the assist. Plus 155 for 3. He's over this line in 6 of his 10, including 5 straight. The centers here versus this team, the last 4 games, they over this line. You got Draymond, Hardenstein, Joker, go figure. And then Gafford went out there and got 3 assists. But, it is what it is with that situation. And then the threes, he's been making it rain. He's got 3 threes, a better in 4 straight. He's hit this line in 5 straight, and then 6 of 10. The points, he's been getting there. I mean, he's been playing some good ball. He was doing the same thing last year, okay? So it is what it is with that situation. Jeremiah Fears been playing very good, right? I can't talk you off anything for Jeremiah Fears. And then point guards have been getting off on this team somehow, some way. His assist line is so low, right? He's over this line in 8 of 10 at 2.5. Can he get there? Yes, he's over this line in 8 of 10, right? So 2.5 is a parlay piece. If you want to get there, be my guest. He's been playing good ball. Trey Murphy. I wrote something in for Trey Murphy. The steals, right? So the steals for him at plus money at 1.5. It was more than that, right? But he's over this line at 3 steals are better than 4 straight. I haven't been betting it. Right when I bet it, it's going to take an L. So I might just fall back from it. You know what I'm saying? Just leave y'all alone. But at the end of the day, I can't deny the attempts, especially the attempt from Rihanna Art. His threes at 2.5. He's got the green light. The defense has given this number up in 3 of their last 4 games. Herb Jones, I can't fuck with him right now. Zion, I don't expect Zion to play. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, take a look at Sadiq Bey, who without Zion, he's over his points this season right here, October 27th. He's like 99% to his props, whether it's points, threes, and rebounds, right? So he's over his points every game except for 1. He's over his threes every game at 1.5. He's over his rebounds in every game except for 2 without Zion, okay? So more than likely he gets a bump without Zion, and here's a guy that you can definitely take a look at, okay? Sadiq Bey. I got him to the side. These threes, he can be a rebounder. He can have upside on his rebounds here and there at 3.5. I believe he played for this team. Don't quote me on that, but it is what it is. And I can't deny what Derek Queen has been doing. Looking at his shot attempts, the first thing that kind of stood out to me for the last 2 games, he's got 18 shots and then 17 shots. The kid could be feeling himself, right? Pause. But at the end of the day, his shot attempts sitting at 11.5. Interesting number here, right? He's gonna have a decent little task today, guarding 2 different types of center that get playing time. So he's going to have a different type of task. But, hey, If you think he's going to get the usage, but you think he might not have a good game, you could look at his shot attempts at 11.5. He's over that line in 2 straight. You know what I'm saying? If you think Zion's not going to be there, it could probably be a couple more extra shot attempts for him, right? So something to pay attention to. Speaking of that, let's take a look at X, and then let's refresh this and see if we got any injury news for later on. Kyle Kuzma downgraded to questionable. Early downgrades, they mean a lot, right? So Kyle Kuzma early downgrade, okay? So Clippers, Kawhi, Brandon Miller's active. Brunson probable. Okay. Okongwu is questionable. You want to go get your threes from you want to go get your threes from Kristaps Porzingis now. And then if Okongwu don't go, then you can definitely take a look at what's his face. I'll show you in 1 second. Jetta Smith, Jaren Jackson Jr., Dolph. I didn't even know the motherfucker was playing. It's a bonus. Okay, bet. So since we on that game still, let me see. Then I don't know if you're playing like DFS or something like that. Let me see. Okay. If Okongwu's out, Muhammad, he might get a little player time, and he can come in and get time at the 3 and the 4, right? So he'll be somebody I'll be looking at, Muhammad Gay. 1, 2, 3 games. What time is it? 9:56. I haven't looked at these last 3 games. I haven't even looked at them, but at the end of the day, Detroit 9-point spread here. Love Cade Cunningham here, bro. Love Cade Cunningham. I don't see anybody. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I love Cade Cunningham in this spot here. Double-digit assists in 7 of his last 8 games. Like, whatever you want to get to for him. Shot attempts. I mean, whatever the fuck you want to get there for him. Love Cade Cunningham in this spot. I don't even see who they put on him defensively if he decides to get active, okay? So I did have his assist to the side, but whatever you want to look at, okay? Duncan Robinson, the threes, the 2.5 threes for him has been a wagon, right? So 9 of his 10, he's been balling, right? And his points prop is at 11.5. His ass been balling, right? Just shoot, right? Just shoot. He's got a steal or better in 7 straight games, okay? Assist at 1.5 at plus money. He's over in 5 of 7, right? So he's been playing some ball. Whatever you want to look at for him, be my guest again, bro. Like, yeah. Damn. He's taking double-digit shots. Let me see something. His shot attempts are sitting at 8.5. He's over this line in 5 straight. I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm going to meditate on it, right? But they want him to shoot. Now, we do got Ivy coming back, so we'll see what that's going to do. But, man, what about his 3-point attempts? 3-point attempts. Six and a half. Am I in the right category? 3s attempted. 6.5. I've been missing money. I've been missing this prop. What? It's over in 4 or 5. Look at all that money I've been missing. It's minus 135 right now, though, so I have to put that shit to the side, too. Rollins at 6.5. 7.5. I don't expect Kuzma to play here, bro. Straight up with that early tag, but we'll see. Azur Thompson, I just ain't been, right? I just put it like that. Ain't been. But I'll tell you one thing, his assist is at 4.5 through 2.5. He's over this line in 3 of his last 4 games. Rebounds at 4.5. Points, 10.5. What's his PRA? 17.5. Tobias Harris expected to play, man. They finna beat these boys' butt, ain't they? Tobias Harris ain't played since November 1st. My God. Then you got Jaden Duran. 12.5 rebounds. Steals plus blocks is 1.5 and minus 160. PRAs, he's over an 8 of 10. No Giannis. This gonna be interesting here. This boy been a beast, man. Look at his free throws as of late. Miles Turner, huh? His number's high as hell, though, bro. Straight up, they high. The assist prop for him, he's over his assists at 8 of 10 at 1.5. Keep telling y'all, them center assists, they be gold, man. They be gold. Shit. All right. It's a lot, man. Makes it a good same game parlay atmosphere. When I start seeing shit like that, it just makes me, I just feel like it's a good same game parlay atmosphere. I know I can give me a plus 1, 2, 300 out of there in a same game parlay and just live with the results. Want to know a little bit know a little bit more for Tobias Harris. Ryan Rollins. The 3-point attempts are going to be there for him, especially in a matchup like this. I would imagine, but he's been balling, right? Wanted to get to his assists last game, didn't get there. He goes out there and had 14 assists. In that overtime game, he had 32 points. I still don't think I'll be getting to his assists this game, but man, I should, but I probably won't. I'll think about it. AJ Green, 2.5 threes. Kuzma. Mere Coffee. I have to look a little bit more into this game, and I know I got to go. He's questionable. Bobby Portis. What I like the threes for Miles Turner. They're 2.5 though. 1.5. I like the 1.5 a little bit more. 1.5 you can get for minus 230. He didn't gave him 4 here, 8 threes here, 1 for 3, 3 for 8. You're going to get good plus money here for somebody that we know is going to shoot that motherfucker and is going to be in a good spot. You could also look at his 3-pointers attempted. Miles Turner is 6.5. Couldn't talk you off that number truthfully, but he's at 9 in his last games. 8. He's over this line in 3 of 5. 3-point attempts there. If you want to get there, be my guest. He's hit the 3 versus this guy though. As of late, 3 of his last 4 games. So I think I think he can get there. We'll see though. We'll see. That 1.5 assist line. Centers are over that line in 9 straight games versus this team. He's only over in 4 or 5, but just to throw that out there. He's over that. In general, he's over this line in 4 of 10 versus this team, and he's over this line in 5 of 10, including 4 of his last 5 games. A few things that stand out to me: the Bulls, the Memphis. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to finish this one, but. It's the Bulls versus Wizards, man. Bulls just got their ass. My Bulls just got the doors blew off their ass in in Miami. Just man, that was brutal right there. So good spots here, man. Good spot for the Bulls. Good spot for the Bulls here, right? Both teams on a back-to-back. That's one thing. Um, CJ McCollum 3-point attempts are 6.5. Now, he's over this line. I like it. I don't mind it, right? I don't mind it for CJ McCollum. I don't. His assist line is at 3.5. I don't mind it versus the Bulls. But the 3-point attempts, I don't mind it. What about his regular shot attempts? Kobe White should be playing this game. It was the front. It's the back end of a back-to-back. So he should be playing this game here. 14.5. That number's like right on par with what he's been doing. 15, 15, 12, 11, 25, 19, 16. I mean, whatever, right? 2.5 threes is in play for him. I don't even know if I'll get there. Keyshawn George, somebody I've been playing his rebounds and assists. Rebounds and assists. He's over 2 and 4. I went to it yesterday, got my hand slapped. 11.5 rebounds and assists is in play, though, but I don't know if I'll get there. He only took 7 shots versus Toronto. Pace-up matchup here versus the Bulls. Top 3 pace team in the league. Yeah, right. His rebounds and assists could be in play. Right, his whole PRA line could be in play. Could be in play here. I'll keep it moving. I'm not doing none of that there. Sar didn't play last game on the front end of a back-to-back. I expect Sar to play today. I don't mind Sar take his 1.5 threes at plus 160. It's a lean here, but the month for the plus money, I think I'm not opposed to getting there, so I don't mind getting there. He hasn't hit this number, but he has tried to hit this number. He's hit this number once versus the Bulls. He went 4-5 for 3 versus the Bulls. He's tried to get there, but he only got there once. 2 of his last 3 games, he's had double-digit rebounds there. The Bulls do give it up. Yeah, versus the Bull versus centers there. I think that double-double is a plus 160 there if you want to look at that. He's got 2 double-doubles versus this Bulls team. And he's got 3 assists or better in 3 of his last 4 games versus the Bulls. So he does go out there and drop dimes as well. Really good spot for centers versus the Bulls. And vice versa. Centers versus the Bulls, 12 rebounds or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. Ware, Klingon, Joker, Nurkic, Reed, Wemby, right? Some decent matchups there. Not saying he's going to get there, but I like the spot for him, the rebounds and threes or whatever the case may be. Josh Giddey could definitely be one of those spots, right? Point guards here, man, they get busy. They get active versus this team. So you know it is. Who don't get active versus this team, yeah? But I'll flip it out to the point guards here. Actually, that was probably Utah, but looking at the assist here, Washington is a little bit better this year. I probably was talking out the side of my mouth with this one. But I still, you know what I'm saying? I still like it. Last time Giddey seen them last year, he almost had a triple-double. He had 12 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists with 3 steals. And over his 1.5 3 line. We know what he can do. You know what it is. I don't expect AO to be here. I expect Kobe White to be right there. So Kobe White, 20.5 points. You could look at his points, his threes, and assists. Or you could put his points plus assists together, or whatever the case may be, and it is what it is. They have been giving up assists and rebounds to the point guard position. So, you know, it is what it is. His 3 is almost entering on parlay piece territory at minus 140. So the points for him is at 20.5 at minus 110 on Novig. The shot attempts are there. Let's take a look at what his 3-point attempts is. Kobe White, 14.5. No, That's his regular shot attempts. Yeah, 14 and a half. I think he can get there as well. He's over this number, and one of his last, he only played 2 games. He went over once, but he hooked it right there. 3-point attempts, 8 and 9 3-point attempts, 8 and 7 assists. Like, he's got upside on these numbers here. Okay, he's got upside on these numbers, and you could probably catch a low fancy point line as well. Corros, no. Patrick Williams, I don't know why he's right there. Did Buzelis get hurt? Is Buzelis hurt? Vucevic versus Washington. He's murdered these guys on the boards. Don't know what he's going to do today. I don't. But he's murdered these guys on the boards right here. 9 straight games with double-digit rebounds. And then the assist prop for him is sitting at 3.5 at plus money. He's got 8, 6, 6, and 4, right? Centers get busy. Lately, for the assist prop for him, sitting at 3.5. He's only over this number in 4 of 10, but the matchup is great. He also can go out, step out, and hit the 3. So I don't mind him, hitting the 3. 2 of his last 3 games, he's hit that 3-point number. Okay. Memphis and Dallas here. Keep an eye out on the D'Angelo Russell numbers situation here. He didn't go yesterday. So I want to fast forward to that real quick. He didn't go yesterday, D'Angelo Russell, and Brandon Williams went out there and played 28 minutes. He had 12 assists versus New Orleans Pelicans. Remember, New Orleans Pelicans is on the docket today, and this Dallas team, they're on the back-to-back today as well. He's taken a double-digit shot attempts in 4 straight games. Don't know if I'll be getting to his 14 points, though. Just something to point out there. Now, rewind it back here. Of course, we're looking at the assist prop for Vince Williams. Again, it opened up at 5.5 last game. Now it's at 6.5 here. Couldn't talk you off of that. You could also look at his rebounds and assists if you're feeling froggy. I would like to see him take more 3-point attempts because this is a good spot for him to hit the 1.5 threes. But at the end of the day, his assists, I can't deny what he's been doing on his assists. Jalen Wells, I can't do nothing right there, even though it's an okay spot. I can't do nothing right there. Cedric Coward, the usage has been there for him. He's kind of like been efficient. So I can talk you off of it. The 1.5 threes, a parlay piece, looks pretty good to me, right along with the rebounds. But the 1.5 threes as a parlay piece looks okay. Santi Aldama, 18 shots last game. You love to see it, right? You love to see that. Don't know what his shot attempt's going to look like today, but keep in mind, he did take 18 shots last game. Right here, Edie went out there and stood on the corner and sold drugs last game. Man, in the rebound category, man. It's right. Rebound sitting at 8.5. We'll see what he's going to do here, man. I'm really, really enticed. I think they'll need him. So we'll see what's going to happen. Max Christie, the model of consistency right there, 8 of 10 over his points line, 7 of 10 over the 3 line. It's been a good spot for the points and the threes here. I couldn't talk you off of it for Max Christie. I like it, right? I like it in some shape, form, or fashion. I like it. The spot is there. I like it. Cooper Flagg balled yesterday. I still ain't betting on him. PJ Washington, rebound candidate, sitting at 7.5. Couldn't talk you off of that. And Daniel Gafford, he'll see the bulk of the minutes. He also gets steals. He also gets blocks. You could look at Daniel Gafford for his fantasy score as well. Unfortunately, guys, I won't be able to get to the last game here, but I can talk about it because I got to go, right? I'm kind of like doing a real fast drive-by. We know we're looking at Joker triple-double here. We know we're looking at Joker triple-double here. And I don't want nothing to do with the Nuggets, with the Kings anyway, right? Smash spot for Joker here. Peyton Watson, right? He's the new kid on the block. So we definitely need to take a look at Peyton Watson. You could take advantage of his numbers right now. Would you get a double-double for Peyton Watson at plus 800 just to put something on your mind? I'm out of here, guys. I got to go. I got something to do. I wouldn't